you're working on the next one, Noitu Love 2.
Yeah.
And I did play the first one, and I thought it was great. It seems like it's a mixture of so many game design elements that I love.
Yeah, that's because it started out as a platform but became something more action. Personally, I'm not that happy with it. I think it's a unbalanced mix. You didn't think
really?
Like some levels were a little too long?
No, I didn't really feel it, and I think maybe it was because like the control felt so right to me. Well, I actually am more interested, instead of what I feel about it, I'm more interested in like where do you feel that it's lacking? You know, it's like where do you think the changes needed to happen?
Speed, mostly.
Yeah,
I would like more the feeling of having a lot of power, killing enemies in one hit,
right.
And having like 100 come at you.
I gotcha.
Which the first Noitu Love didn't.
No, it didn't.
No.
Yeah. But it still seemed to have like, you know, strategy from enemy to enemy that I thought was kind of compelling.
Yeah.
Like the first time that those, I don't know what else to call them except like, you know, lightning ninjas, the ones that like committed suicide, they blew themselves, they put on a mask and then the lightning came down, they blew themselves up.
Actually, they're nuns holding up crosses.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
I totally couldn't. Well, that's cool though. I mean, like the first one has some puzzles. It has a little bit of that kind of different thing, but the second one is definitely more action oriented.
Yeah, the second one is much more an action game if you think like Metal Slug or that kind of speed.
Right.
I don't play many treasure games, but they're mostly about bosses.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you think in those veins.
I gotcha. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I was curious also, like, because I saw the trailer on YouTube. I was wondering, like, I saw like a mouse pointer on there. How does that?
Yeah, that was an idea I just wanted to try out, and I hope it works. It's basically a beat 'em up. I want it to be fast.
Mm-hmm.
So most games like this, you shoot. So it can be fast. Everything just flies around.
Right.
So with the mouse pointer, when you click on an enemy, you go directly to it and can start punching. So I like the melee aspect of it.
Cool.
So that's it. Basically, it's just a substitute that I wanted to be more fluent in a beat 'em up kind of way. Yeah.
Right. What do you think generally about digital distribution? For games and for indie games, do you think it helps developers like you actually get your game out there?
I've only made freeware things, so I haven't thought that much about it. But if I actually made professional games, I would love to make it for like the console online aspects. Yeah, at some point I want to, so I can live off what I do. So, yeah. But these games are mostly to show that I can. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's got to be one reason why you're here at IGF, right?
Yeah. I was very surprised because I had this preconception that it's not the kind of game that would be nominated.
Oh, okay.
I was recommended to submit something.
Right.
First it was Chalk that I was recommended to submit, but I didn't want it.
How come?
I was tired of it. Those kind of games are usually the ones that
they get chosen.
Get picked up. Yeah,
Right.
The Noitu Love 2 is more. If you just look at it quickly, it's an action game. You've seen it before. So I'm hoping that people like it. Basically for the control aspects, I guess.
Right. Sure.
Yeah.